Okay, cool. My name is Lisa, and I'm from South Africa originally, and I just moved to Panama.
Okay, what is Panama?
Panama is Central America. It connects South America and North America. Uh,
Okay, no. First time
yeah.
I'm hearing this name because I'm quite familiar with US, right? After all, first time I'm hearing this name, Panama.
Yeah. First time I heard of it was also like 3 years ago. So I didn't know what it was before, but now I'm living here. So it's very tropical, like jungle kind
Jungle.
of place. Yeah. Very humid
Okay.
as well.
So
Yeah.
what brought
Yeah.
you here in jungle?
um, well, South Africa wasn't doing very well economically. So I decided to move out of the country and hopefully they'll fix the problems in South Africa.
Yeah, I have been hearing news during COVID period. South Africa was not in good situation, kind of, economically, and all kinds of problem was there. So
Hmm.
hopefully, I think now it would be doing well. I don't know recent
Oh,
news about South Africa.
yeah. It was quite bad even before COVID. We have, do you have a lot of South African teachers?
No, but few.
Okay. I don't know if they ever told you about the electricity crisis.
Yes, yes, they have told me.
Yes. Yeah, so it was like that before COVID, and obviously during COVID, the pandemic, a lot of small businesses struggled and closed down. So that's a lot. It happened all over the world. But now we're getting a little better, but the electricity crisis has gotten worse. So it's still looking like downhill for South Africa at the moment. Yeah.
What is problem? I think South Africa has a lot of resources. I think they are not able to use it. Why there is electricity problem? I don't think that they have lack of resources.
Yeah, we power the electricity. The plants that create the electricity, they still use coal. So
Oh,
it's
thermal
not.
power plant. Actually, you have thermal power plants.
We have some, but the majority of the country still runs on coal. So
Coal?
yeah, it's not very sufficient. And because we run out of coal, we have to buy from other countries, and we supply a lot of electricity that we make to the neighboring countries. We're selling it to them, which we shouldn't be doing because we need the electricity as well to run as a country. So even more businesses are unable to stay open because they have to buy generators and petrol is expensive. So again, same issue, businesses can't run and yeah, then they put the prices up and then more people struggle and it's just never ending it seems. But we have resources but not for electricity. We have a good farming, um, exports, imports, and stuff, or exports and stuff like that, and tourism as well. But in how to sustain the local people, we can't really do. So yeah. Do you have? Yeah.
Yeah, you
Do
were
you have?
asking something.
Yeah, I was going to ask about India and how the economy has managed to recover after the pandemic.
I think India is doing good after pandemic, and I think
Hmm.
it is one of the most rapidly growing economy right now in this world.
Hmm.
Even China is far behind of India. I have
Hmm.
recently heard the news, right? So yeah, it is doing great, and it is doing good because of I think the development that
Hmm.
is taking place in India in terms of physical development, a kind of infrastructural development. India is growing day by day. It is doing
Hmm.
wonderfully well right now. Yeah, so there is no problem. If I talk about the situation of electricity, it was uh, a very bad 10 years back, but
Yeah.
within these 10 years, India has improved a lot. For example, uh, uh, I remember, 10 years back, we used to have 10 hours, 6 to 10 hours power cut every day. But
Uh-huh.
nowadays, hardly, hardly an hour, kind of
Oh, wow.
hour and a half. Yeah, so India has done really well in terms of development,
Wow.
and
Okay. I
it is on the
actually,
road.
yeah, I had no idea that you guys were also struggling with the electricity power cuts and that. So
Yes, we had huge
that's,
problem 10 years back, especially not
wow.
every part of India, but the part where I'm residing, it is kind of, undeveloped
Mm-hmm.
part of India. This state is far behind in terms of development if we compare with the other states. And the reason is the corrupt politicians of this
Mm.
state. And political system in this state has been below the average kind of. So yeah,
Yeah.
we had to face a lot of challenges.
Yes. Okay. It's the same issue that we had in South Africa. The corruption, um, people that the money, the taxes and that is going into people in government buying mansions and cars, and they're fine, they're happy, but the rest of the country is suffering. So I didn't even know that India had those power cuts as well, because we thought like it's crazy that you have to get used to not having electricity when we've come so far um, in developing electricity and all this amazing technology, but we can't even use it. So yeah,
Yeah.
um, we
So I don't
think.
know about South Africa, but I have watched few of the bloggers. They have visited South Africa. Indian bloggers are very fond of visiting South Africa.
Hmm.
I've seen one thing, yeah, still South Africa needs lots of work to be done. I
Mm,
mean, on ground level, I heard that, and you already mentioned before that, politicians are very corrupt in South Africa. There is
hmm.
nothing on the ground, just they are living their own life and they are not
Hmm.
caring about the people. So it is very sad thing right
Mm,
now. Uh,
yeah.
Unfortunately, most of the South African countries are facing this problem.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly. These are people we appoint to power who are supposed to be responsible for so many people's lives, and seems like it's just an issue everywhere. It's crazy how it gets to that point. The money starts to make them a bit more selfish. But yeah, I mean, we were dealing with when I left. I had to leave. I had to come here like 3 weeks ago. I moved here, but we had power cuts up to 11 hours a day. And it was just, if you're working online, because the job shortage is like no jobs, so you can't even get work there. So I have to work online. And if I don't have electricity, I can't work. So it's like so many people are now leaving the country, and we're just hoping that it's
Sure.
going to get better. Yeah,
We are living in cutting edge of technology where everything is being driven by technology. And if
exactly.
you don't have electricity, I can understand the problem. We are living in
Mm,
21st century. It seems like South Africa is living in 20th century, right? So
yeah.
yeah, this is the problem. Anyway, apart from this, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do? And what I understand now, what brought you in US right now? Uh, but I would like to know about a little bit more. What are your
Hmm.
hobbies? What do you like to do?
Okay. Well, for me, right now I'm trying to work on getting some certifications in computers and stuff, but I really enjoy uh, learning about graphic design and 3D, um, rendering and that kind of thing, modeling in 3D, music production, playing instruments. I've got a lot of different interests, to be honest. So right now my hobbies are playing. I don't know if you've ever heard of the sport disc golf.
What?
It's like a frisbee.
Disc golf. Disc golf.
Uh-huh.
What is it? Can
Do
you
you know
explain a bit? So,
do you know what a frisbee, you throw that? It's like a disc. You throw
hmm
it. Dogs love it.
yes.
And it's also the concept of that and golf. So you have these baskets instead of a hole for the golf ball. It's a basket, and you
Okay.
throw the disc where it lands. You go throw it from there. It's exactly the concept of golf, but instead of a golf ball, it's a frisbee. So it's quite fun. It's my new sport. I'm trying to get better at it because I'm really bad. But it's supposed to be one of the fastest growing sports in the world at the moment. And then also playing ukulele and my musical instruments and stuff. Yeah. And what about
You
you?
play instrument?
Yes. Oh, wait, I got it right here. It's a
You
little.
play?
I'll. I don't know if I can. Like. I'll just play one note.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you
but
sing?
yeah, yeah, singing as well. Music
Can you sing right
production.
now? Just few lines?
No, I'm too shy. Can you sing?
Uh,
Or do you
I'm
sing?
not. I don't know how to sing. That's the problem.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. I'm a teacher, so I can teach.
Oh, you're a teacher.
Yes, I'm a teacher.
Oh, for high school, school, primary
High
school.
school, age group 12 to 18.
Okay, wow. And do you have a specific subject or do you cover everything?
I could cover everything, but I have a specific subject, chemistry. I teach
Mm-hmm.
chemistry, and nowadays also I'm training them how to speak in English. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'm enjoying my role.
Okay. Okay, you like being a teacher.
Yeah, I like. Actually, I'm honor of my institute, kind of. I have tutor for other subject as well. So I have my own institute, and I'm teacher there.
Oh, wow, amazing. Congratulations. And
Thank
you
you.
studied, you went to university, and
Yeah,
what
I
made you?
studied chemistry.
Ah, okay, okay. And then what made you decide you wanted to be a teacher?
Just I thought, I was looking for a skill that can earn money for me. So I
Hmm.
thought of teaching, and I started teaching.
Yeah.
I decided to open my own institute.
Wow, okay. That's really cool. Um, yeah, and also I told you about my hobbies. Do you have any hobbies or things you like to do?
Yes, I have kind of weird hobbies, right? I love to sit sometime quietly. I don't do anything, just I sit for a while. Yeah,
Okay.
sometime I roam around. Sometime not always. Whenever I have time, I would roam around. I love
Okay.
roaming without any purpose, right? Kind of.
Wow.
I love freedom.
Mm.
So yeah, these are my hobbies. I also
Mm.
love to travel. So
Uh-huh.
whenever I get time, I just go out of my city. I travel.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome. I also love traveling. The walking around is kind of like meditating as well. Oh, that's the
Yes.
end of our lesson. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Can you
I hope you
meditate?
have a good
Yeah.
day. Thank you.